This is the Norinco CF-98, a Chinese design pistol. So it's a standard military issue pistol for the PLA. I think some of the police forces also uses this, the CF-98. I think their official name is the QSZ-92, but their export version, which we get in Canada, is the CF-98. Essentially, I think it's the exact same pistol. Well, different caliber. I think they have a proprietary rounds in China. In Canada, the export version are in 9 millimeters. So this is the first time I've shot this pistol. Is a friend of mine. He bought it recently, so I got a chance to check it out and try it out. I've only put 30 rounds through it, so I really haven't got the full experience to really trying to delve into how good the gun is, because I'll be honest with you, the grip is good because it's a smaller grip. I think with the Chinese made pistol, usually the grip, unless it's like a clone of like a P226 or 228 or like a 1911, they basically clone it exact same size. But for their own design firearm, like the Type 97, it has a very narrow grip, and also this pistol, the CF-98, also have a narrow grip. So if someone has small hands like myself, you probably enjoy or fits you really well with these Chinese made, Chinese design pistol. So the feel of it is good, but I really didn't like the trigger at first because for some reason the trigger is very light, but it also not that consistent. I mean, like there's some shots, as you can see, it's I actually just wasn't ready. I didn't think that I hit the wall yet, but apparently it did and actually fired. So I'm not sure, is it my like lack of experience with this pistol or whatnot, but I wasn't too pleased with this inconsistency in this trigger. I'm surprised actually, because I did try a 25-meter shot just to see how my groupings would look like, and the results is actually outstanding for given the fact that I only shot like 30 rounds through it, 20 of which are within 10 meters, and then I tried one at 25-meter, and I got this result. And that's the only 25-meter shots I've done with this gun. It shoots really high, so that's just the not used to the aim of it. You definitely have to use a 6 o'clock aim with this pistol, but the consistency of like the shot placement, given that I actually wasn't too pleased with the trigger. The trigger is, I think it's light, that's good, but it doesn't have that consistency. But I was still able to generate this result, which is surprising. And I understand that this is a 2020 updated version of the CF-98, so there has been some changes. I think the magazine base plate had changed, and there might be some other minor changes within the pistol. But I'm guessing the trigger itself has been changed or upgraded or whatnot, because I've watched other reviews from a few years ago of the CF-98, and they said yeah, the trigger is not the greatest, mushy and whatnot for this one. I never shot the other one, I mean the older CF-98, but for this one is actually not too bad, and it's actually really light. So I'm not sure if they actually really did some major changes to this trigger and make it super light. And and obviously if you have a lighter trigger, it will probably be good in terms of getting the better groupings, I would assume. But I guess the flip side to it is if someone is using this as a duty pistol, like in the Chinese military or Chinese law enforcement, you definitely have to use double action to carry it, because if it's that light of a trigger, I would assume it's probably very, very dangerous. So the double action obviously is much heavier, so that I don't see there's going to be like a safety issue with that. But the single action, once it's cocked, it's really light, so it's kind of worrying. If someone, even for competition pistol shooting, if they are allowed, I know IDBA, you probably would have to start with double action. Not familiar with other rules, whether like IPSC or some other type of competition where you can start with in a cock position. That would be very dangerous if that's if using this gun. But I guess since the Norinco firearms are only available in, well, they are available in other countries, but I think the US, they can't import those, so it's only in Canada. So I don't think anyone will be using it as a duty gun in the US or self-defense or whatnot. So in Canada, we're just using it for like in the gun range, just for sports shooting, or maybe for some people, maybe some competition. I guess it's just to be cognizant of that. And I'm pretty sure people that actually use that would know this gun inside out a lot better than I do. So after shooting this pistol, I'm actually thinking whether I should get one myself. I mean, the price for this is really, really cheap. It's under 300 Canadian dollars. It's like 289 or something like that right now. I think it ran on sale a few weeks ago, or actually when my friend actually bought it was for like 260 bucks Canadian. So that's like 200 bucks US or less. So it's a really, really, really kind of bargain. And it's actually pretty reliable. I mean, I only put like 30 rounds through it, but actually my friend shot like 200 rounds at least, like I think more than that that day, and there was no failure. So basically it was just like amazing. I mean, reliability wise, there's no issue with the gun whatsoever. My 30 shots with it, yeah, again, with the inconsistency feel of the trigger, that's just my take on it. My friend actually didn't really feel that. Like he was saying, oh yeah, no issues. Like I didn't feel any inconsistency. So yeah, so that's just my first time shooting this Norinco CF-98. If I do purchase this pistol, or maybe next time when my friend brings it out again and I shoot it more, maybe I'll do a little bit more kind of a test on it, and maybe shoot it in more various different distance. I might try the 25 again and see if I can generate the same results, or maybe even better. Definitely the trigger is light, so I think it does help with the closer groupings for me. And also the sights is not bad, actually. It's very narrow. The front sight is very narrow, so it does help with the aim. It's just that you do have to adjust your point of aim to more of a 6 o'clock or even lower, slightly lower aim, or maybe adjust the sights. Anyway, I hope you all like the video, and please subscribe to my channel, and comments be appreciated, and thank you all for watching. Take care.